I came to do morning chores, and there's a whole bunch of babies in the tractor. This is the little girl's tractor, and a whole bunch of fur is pulled. Oh, they're alive! Look at this baby! See the fur? I think it would have to be Izzzy. That's her name. So there's one alive, and I'm sorry I can't move you guys until I get the babies out of here and the fur. There's a bit of placenta. Here's some fur pulled. I'll collect that. They need to be moved. This one's dead. This one's dead. This one is alive. It's moving, but it's kind of cold. Do I see any more babies? No, I don't. So she pulled a tiny bit of fur, but there was no nest building or anything. Alright, let's take the babies and the fur. I need to... Alright, we'll take you guys and take you somewhere. Alright, I got them in a nest box. One of them's warm and wiggly. One of them's kind of cold and acting kind of strange. But they have some fur. They have a nest. Thankfully, today's warm and not raining. It's been cold and rainy for the past while. So I'm going to take these guys, put them in the tractor, and we'll see what happens. I just found a third one, and it looks like this one's moving. It must have crawled out from under the tractor, which is why I didn't see it before. The two living ones in here. Look at you guys. Since I found that other one, let me do a very slow and thorough search before I move the tractor. All around. Okay, babies. In you go. Alright, this one's still moving. Figure let's check and see if any of them have died. They're all still moving. That's good. Wow, I thought you were not going to have babies. I thought you were too young. Well, obviously you haven't been too young to have babies, but a vast majority of the time, even rabbits who are technically old enough to give birth and get pregnant wait like a crazy long time, or at least in my experience. And I thought with the summer and everything, you'd choose to not get pregnant or not be able to get pregnant for a while. But I guess I was wrong, so I guess now this also means that some other does in here might be pregnant, so I'll have to take that into consideration. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm maybe like 90% sure these kids are gonna die, but I'll give them a chance. It's been a few hours since the last clip you guys saw, and I'm coming to check on the babies again. Did you pull more fur, Mommy? Maybe you did. Maybe it's not, though. Okay, I see one alive baby, 2, 3 alive babies, and possibly more pulled fur. They're not all dead. I was pretty certain that they'd all be dead. Let's take a closer look. And they're like wiggly and like moving a lot. They're not like barely alive. They're like actually acting normal. So I can kind of allow myself to be attached a little bit, maybe. This one looks like a broken black. Look at that little face. It's so cute. You're probably gonna die. I'm just warning myself because I don't want to get too attached. This one could be black, but it could be blue too. This one looks like it has a little bit of a few scratches on it or something from being born on the tractor wire or something like that. And then this one, his face is a little swelled up probably from being born. This one looks more like a harlequin. They're all alive. They didn't overheat and die. They didn't get too cold and die. They didn't get too injured and die. So far we're doing okay. Obviously, nursing is going to be a crazy hard thing, but we've passed the initial recovering from the traumatic birth. It's been a few more hours. Let's check on the babies again. It looks like they're all alive still. Either they have peed or they've been peed on a tiny bit. Is a good thing either way. Cover them up nicely. We'll check back tomorrow and see what happens then. Okay, this is the real last check on the babies. I decided we'd do one more right before I go to bed. 1, 2, 3, alive and pretty warm. It's only going to get down into the 50s tonight. I think we should be okay. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. It's the next morning. All 3 babies are alive and warm. I'll cover them back up.
We got her!
So what you just saw was Izzzy escaped. We actually had all of the rabbits escape through a hole they made in the rusty chicken wire. And I've patched up that hole, and we caught most of them throughout the day. And then just now we caught the last one, which of course was the mom. So all day she's been away from her babies, not nursing them, not like smelling them. And she's a first-time mom, and it's the middle of summer. Just all this stuff is kind of stacked up against her, feeding them. We were thinking about it, and we have officially decided to try bottle feeding them. Last time we tried this a few years ago, it went awfully, but we're going to try to change a few things and maybe save them. There's a slight possible chance that she will nurse them, but especially with her being escaped all day, I'm kind of doubting that that'll happen. Even before she escaped, I was hesitant to hope that she would, but now I'm kind of even less hopeful. So we'll try bottle feeding. It'll likely fail, but it'd be kind of a good probably experience to maybe learn some things in case we ever do have, like, I don't know, an Angora rabbit baby we need to really save or something. And at this point, I would think the bottle feeding might work better than leaving it to chance and hoping she'll nurse them. So we're going to intervene. We're going to gain some knowledge and maybe save these baby bunnies' lives. One of the things we're going to try differently is instead of using powdered kitten milk replacement, which obviously is like not natural, fake and powdered and stuck in a can for months and months, we're going to use fresh goat's milk from Penny. Both kitten milk replacement and goat's milk are the 2 most suggested things to replace rabbit's milk with. So these baby bunnies will be getting raw goat's milk, which is like fresh and natural, not natural to rabbits, but like natural to animals, not like a powdered stuff sitting in a can for months and months. Okay, Penny, are you ready to be so gracious and donate some of your milk? It's not milking time, but we're hoping she'll have a tiny bit, so we just need a few squirts. Okay, you ready? I know it's weird. That's barely anything in there. We just need a tiny bit. That's probably good. Thank you for your contribution. In we go. Look at Tessa's mohawk of hay. Can you see that? Can you see? It's stuck on her head between her horns. Oh, Tessa! Here, let me take it off. There you go. You crazy girl. We got the goods. Now, I guess we have to grab the baby bunnies themselves. They're still in the tractor. Okay, Izzzy. We are going to take your babies. Oh, are they even still alive? Yep. They're all alive. All warm. That's good. You were a decent mother.
Kind of.
You kept some of them alive. And now we'll do the rest. Set them here for now. Then let's get the milk ready. Okay, so watch this. Isn't that adorable? Okay, sorry. I got distracted. All right, let's go. Does it need straining?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Okay, so we have these little bottle things. I don't know if we want to use the bottle things.
I think it'd be.
I remember last time it was annoying. But let's bring both bottles, all the nipples. Let me compare the nozzles. So they both have little holes. Looks like this hole's a bit smaller. So let's do this one.
That's some.
Oh yeah, just over 1 tablespoon. Do you remember? You were so much younger. Okay, so massive change of plans.
Maybe
I checked them earlier today, and they were not this full. Look at this belly. Look at that. Isn't that huge?
This one isn't as big, but
That one looks. Look at that huge belly. Okay, change of plans. We're putting these guys back. It must have been another doe. Who would have nursed them? How's this theory? So Leah pulled fur randomly in a little clump a few, maybe a week or so ago. But there weren't any babies. And I thought that was weird and just didn't do anything about it. But maybe she has milk and nursed them. Oh yeah, look at Leah. She's all curious. Could these have been Leah's babies? No. Because there was a harlequin, and the fur that was originally pulled was Izzy's fur, unless Leah pulled fur from Izzy. Yeah, Izzy doesn't care at all, but Leah is acting like she cares. Could Leah have adopted Izzy's litter? Let's keep that bottle of milk just in the fridge, and just in case. But let me show you the patch. It's a week old of fur. It's all rained on and stuff. It looks like Leah fur, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just gray and white. I just thought it was a weird false pregnancy thing, or hormones making her strange and pulling fur. That does happen sometimes. But maybe she gave birth to a stillborn or something and ate it, or because I didn't see any babies, or had a miscarriage of premature babies or something, and she still has milk left over a week later. That's really weird. If a rabbit is nursing them, that's much better than any bottle feeding we could do. So let's leave them. Yeah, look at Leah. Look at her. She's acting like she's the mom. Are you being weird? Taking care of your sister's babies? Okay, so we will keep you updated. Okay, so we just had another idea that I wanted to share with you before I forget. So we did leave the original mom, Izzy, in with the babies for 10 minutes. We caught her, then we went out to milk the goat. So she could have fed them in the 5 or 10 minutes we were gone. And if she did nurse them, right away after she was put in with them, she was been her first time really traumatic birth and then escaped all day, not been with them, then she's an amazing mom and I'm totally gonna keep her forever. But it's also possible that didn't happen. So that was just another thought or possibility we came up with. And we'll check back tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow and we're gonna check on the babies.
Look at that belly.
Oh my gosh, that's way full. More full than yesterday. Oh my gosh, they look so fed. Even the little runt has a big belly. So you fed them. Was it you? Or you? I don't know. But whoever did, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. It's so hot that they probably don't need a whole bunch. But we'll just put some on just in case. And they can always uncover themselves if they need. We'll put you back in the shade. There we go. Oh, I have hope. I didn't think I would. But there's hope for these babies.